The edges of the safety net are all finished now. We've reinforced, tensioned, closed down the hooks, gone around with a soldering iron, sealed the edge, cut the excess about 10 millimeters, 10 to 12 mil back from the edge. You don't want to cut it right at the knot in case it undoes itself. Now what I've done, once I'd closed down all the hooks, I went to the opposite side to where we're looking, that side there, and starting with the middle hooks, released the net. Now it requires an awful lot of tension because obviously it's still, the central tensioning system in the middle is, or was, tied in a big knot. So what was required was basically starting on the opposite side, undoing hooks both left and right to about halfway, and then coming back to this edge, pulling the net to the water's edge, undoing the knot in the middle, and then what you end up is your 11 pulleys, and the short end of the rope, which was part of the knot, you bring down to the 6 o'clock point, like such. You tie a knot and you tie the end of the short rope through the back hole of the pulley, not around the wheel. Then the other end of the rope, which is the long end, you pull back to the side and you set up its own anchor plate, which should be set back from the rest of the anchors, so there's no confusion when you're tensioning the net up. And I'll try and show you what you're trying to achieve. So you take that length of rope, the long length, and you slide it around the 5 o'clock pulley, which is basically, see the alignment there? There's your 6 o'clock, there's your 5 o'clock point. And then I'll hand the camera back and I'll show you what sort of a tension you need to achieve. Okay, so we have the length of rope, the long length, which was tied to the pulleys. Put a hook on there. Slide back, create a loop, which will give you a handle to pull on. Then you just do a temporary loop there until you get your tension right. So the idea being, you'll see how go onto the pulleys. You'll see as I pull the rope, the pulleys close up and pull the net with it. Come back here. So what I'm trying to achieve is the tension and to align the hook with the plate. So now that's too loose. It does require tension. You don't want children to be able to do this, otherwise the net's not effective. So slide further back, slide the hook further back up the rope until you get the tension right. Try it again. Should be a few pulls like this to get it in place. No, I still think that's slightly loose, so I'll move it up again. get our loop, lock it in, hand through the loop, the other hand behind the hook, roll back on your haunches. That's better. That's it, nice and taut. Now with the end of the rope, tie it back, put a knot on the end of it, and tie it back at the edge of the net, back towards the pulleys. So now when you release the net, you need to go back on your haunches again. When you release it, the edge is still tied on the net, so you won't have to go fishing for the tensioner rope. And all you need to do now is just simply expand the net like that, and the hooks are loose. I'll supply you with a little plaited tail like that. Generally, if you put that on at a point, say closest to the middle of the steps, here's our steps, that'll be the closest hook. So if you've got the whole net off, you want to know where to start. Obviously your pulleys have to be on the step side, or the step end, or edge, and that little tail nominates where you start, and after that you simply go around and do the other ones. Putting it back on, you want to start with the ends and work your way back towards the middle. Make sure all the hooks are in place. So not, you'll soon know, because the net will be too easy to put on. So closing it off now, making it safe. That's it. Kiddies can't get on the edge, and they can't take it off, and they can't walk on it. There's your net, there's your peace of mind, and thank you for buying one of our nets.